The people that might actually want to boo us, yeah. We can boo for a stinky performance today as well, yeah. But first of all, let's get the niceties out the way, or should I say, let's just get the sorries out the way. I'm sorry for being late. It's my fault today. I'll have to take full blame. It's my fault for being late today, guys. But yeah, audio issues as usual. But at least you can hear me crisp and clear now. That's what's important. We're here for the show, and we're live. We're live. We
Come
love
on, come on. That's what matters.
it took a lot of engineering, but we got here. We got here. Sorry about the lateness, people. Yeah, lateness is not greatness. Lateness is just lateness.
But at
But
least
yeah.
accountability is good, and you're being accountable for it. So,
Yes, and that is an excellent segue right into the accountability of Manchester United, bro. Let's talk about the good, bad, and ugly of this week, yeah? The good, bad, and ugly of the game, even, because we already did our week's recap, yeah? Now,
yes,
let's talk about this game, this Manchester United game that we just witnessed, yeah? Now, you sat there through the whole 90 minutes of it, yeah? You sat there during a watch along. You saw them go down to 10 men. Everton went down to 10 men. And you saw the Manchester United team that have that have gone on an unbeaten run for 5 games, come to what I'm going to say is the good of this week. The only good that I could pluck out of the air for this week is the fact that realization is finally hit. As is it wrap up that usually says it? The chickens have come home to roost, bro. Yeah, the chickens have come home to roost. Yeah, finally come home to roost. Yeah, and we're finally seeing that everybody should stop getting so excited all the goddamn time. Yeah. Yes, we did. We did we did an unbeaten run for 5 games, but that surely isn't good enough. That is not what we're looking for in a Manchester United team. That is good for Everton. We should be doing this on a regular basis. The fact that we're celebrating this, and do you know what? Yeah, look at us now. Look at us now. Look how defeated we feel. Yeah. There was no answers on that pitch today, Bots. Yeah. What could you tell me? What did you see from today that you could pluck out and say good? Because that's the only good I had. The fact that we can finally see that something is still very wrong here.
yeah. The good is
Is it
the
just
reality
a
check.
thing? Is it a bench? Is it a bench thing? Is it a fact that we ain't got no bench? Does he need more players?
The good is the reality check. The good is the fact that we are actually also not just for the fan base, but also for like the Ineos to realize that, oh yeah, the question that you just asked, do we need more players? During the watch along, I was looking at the subs and being like, oh, our only attacking option, our only obvious attacking option, our only reliable attacking option right now is Mason Mount. Let that sink in for a second. The
Uh,
fact that we don't have another number, like just look at, say, the Scousers that are struggling. They have Isaac Ekitike. Like, bro, this is crazy. That aside, right? Put the fact that we don't have another center forward. This is why, for me, like I look back at the fact that, okay, fine, Rasmus Hoyland needed to go, but where are the other attackers? Where are the other options, bro? Don't we have, like, where's Cheeto? What's going like how we not even I
He
don't even know
clearly
if
had a look at him
that's
last season. He had a look at him last season, and he clearly didn't think he was ready, innit?
yeah.
He
And
doesn't think
so,
he's ready.
Joe, and this is not even the game to bring in a young in. I'm not even saying, like, let's bring in like somebody that's like a prospect. I'm not saying a reliable option is what I'm asking for, you know? And that's crazy, right? Okay. The reality check is important in the sense that, like, I know that some of us, there's the optimistic side that with, some people even in my community like that have been saying that, listen, top title charge, you know, uh, we might stumble upon this Premier League title. We've had some people say that. Overhead kick TV. Sorry.
Shout out to Caddy in the building.
Then like
That's the
Kanye,
problems that
like,
we're talking about.
moving like very, very optimistic. Listen, I'm optimistic too, right? But and the part about it is that, like, um I'm not saying for me that, like, Kanye is wrong for saying something like that. I am feeling like there is, the fact that other teams have been stalling, Joe. They haven't gained ground. A lot of other teams. So that top five, position, that top five, like opportunity. The door is not totally closed yet. But today was a good opportunity to put ourselves in that and stay in that conversation.
In that conversation.
Yeah.
Yes,
And now
exactly.
we have to readjust our expectations and our aspirations and desires of, like, what could have, how the season could potentially end. So that's where I am. And that, as bad and as ugly, I mean, as uncomfortable as it is, it's a reality check that we needed.
Well, bro, you know what? I don't want to dwell too much on any good because all there is ugly and bad to talk about this
Yes.
week.
Oh,
So you know what? And to be fair, do you know what? I'm gonna shout at Stephanie right now as well before she goes to bed. Yeah, I think she's already probably left, but she did say this. The good is that we only conceded one goal to a shit side. Yeah, or this. Yeah. The
that,
good is that we're still ahead of Liverpool. I guess that's actually probably the best good. Yeah.
yeah,
But
yeah,
that's
yeah.
to show you how crap everybody else is playing. And we've been riding a wave of just luck or other teams being crap. I don't want to say that, but let's go into the bad. What's the bad of the week, bro?
So I'd say there's a lot of bad to choose from, but, like, I think it's tied to what you just said about, um like, our attack was just toothless. We didn't have any fight. With the fact that, bro, I'm trying to digest right now and figure out if this is probably Amorim's biggest Premier League embarrassment. Like, Ten Hag had that 7-Up cup. I think, like, he probably didn't sleep well ever since that day or whatever. But Ruben Amorim, this one is so embarrassing to say that, listen, we were playing a team in the Premier League and they had a red card on the 13th minute. And we had pretty much like a whole 77 minutes plus to fight back, and we couldn't with one extra player. Funke!
I got that too.
Funke! Bro, what? Like, really? Like, you had one extra player. For how long? Matter of fact, it was still 0-0 when the player got sent off. Matter of fact, the player got sent off. They had a civil war. It's not they got sent off because of our, ingenuity or our tactics of being superior. It's like they fought within themselves. Gay fought King. What? Are you telling me the truth, bro? This is the strangest red card of the last 3 years, bro. Like, or 5 years in recent history. I don't even remember, like, what kind of red card this was. That was bad. The fact that we could not fight back and lay a proper glove.
Here's the thing though, yeah. This is what I'm saying.
Mm.
I think that little 5-game run of not being defeated,
Yeah,
has clouded everybody to what we've been for how long. We're do you know what's funny? Yeah, we should expect to win games like that. Yeah, But let's not forget how shit we've been for how long, bro. Yeah. Let's not forget. These are the situations that look. We've been living this for too long. The uncertainty of going into games, yeah. And
Mm.
Amarim doesn't fill me with confidence. The fact that every time that we get into certain situations, bro, I look at the game and I think, what is he gonna do next? Our team's thinned out, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Kobe comes on. He only plays Kobe when it's desperate situations, yeah. The likes of Xerxes, Kobe, and all that gets thrown in the deep end when it's high time now, yeah.
Yeah.
When Xerxes played hardly any minutes.
Yeah.
Has Xerxes played any minutes whatsoever? Has Xerxes played any
No,
minutes
no, no.
before now?
He has come in as a sub.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I don't even remember them. Yeah, actually, no. Yeah, a couple times. But do you know what? Yeah, I'm telling you right now, bro. These lackadaisical minutes that you're giving these players, and then you're expecting them to come up now and play in the game as your number one guy up front. How are they going to be sharp? How are they going to be in tune with the game? They've had no rhythm whatsoever.
yeah, yeah.
They,
On,
they were out there doing their best, but as well, where's the instruction? They're down to 10 men now. You know what? Yeah, let's do this, this, and this. We kept it so long. And the fact, what makes it worse? It's just like you said, it's the fact that they scored after they got down to 10 men. That's the embarrassing part. That is the embarrassing part for Amarim right now. Yeah, he's guilty of not being able to defeat a team of 10 men who have been shit.
yeah,
It's not like Everton are like a better team this season.
yeah, yeah, yeah. To let me say something about what you just said. So about Xerxes, he started the game. That was a surprise, right? A lot of people did like does some even in the preview shows and build up to the game shows that that I listened to and the ones that I did, Joe, like no, I mean you were there for a lot of it. Like nobody was really expecting Zexi to be in there. We kind of like I remember maybe in the preview I said maybe what if there's a curveball and this curveball is Zexi, but then him benching Mason Mount was kind of like, huh? Okay, cool. This is interesting, Zexi. This is your opportunity. Go for it, right? But the point that you just mentioned, bro, about the fact that like match fitness and match sharpness are not the same thing. And today was an example of that. It took Zexi 79 minutes to look dangerous. And when I say look dangerous, I specifically mean that cross that was coming from Luke Shaw, and he headed it, and it was actually now our actual first like that phase of play was like, oh, this is now a dangerous opportunity that we've created because the other one's just been like the ball has just been shot straight to Pickford. They're not necessarily like dangerous shots. I didn't want to say the forbidden word, the X word, but like the point that I'm making is like Xerxes' match lack of match sharpness was so much on display today. That's why even he couldn't even fight like and show some physicality when he's actually a big dude. He's supposed to be able to like shield, fend off like defenders and actually use his body, but like he's still far off of it. And
Look, I did look. Here's the thing about Xerxes as well. Yeah, I think people
yeah,
look at his big frame and automatically think that he's going to be this kind of bruiser, this bully in the box, this guy that easily gets onto the headers and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong;
yeah,
he should be doing better at headers. He's a tall guy, yeah.
yeah,
But he don't mistake his character, yeah, or
yeah,
his play style, yeah. He's a magician on the ball. He can create. Do you know what I mean? He's a
yeah,
creator out there
yeah.
as well as the finisher, hopefully. That's why he says it's a 9.5. Yeah. And this
Hmm.
is what I'm saying to you though. What this is look, even here, Jonathan says, do you know what? Oh, let's overload the midfield. Oh, you can't, managers want to change the formation. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not look, actually I have been saying change the formation for a long time, yeah. But
Hmm.
like it is what it is now. The man said he's not going to in it, yeah. And these guys say they're gonna stick with him for 3 years. Watch.
Hmm.
Bro, I'm not seeing improvement. All we saw, yeah, what we
Yeah,
saw was moments. of things just clicking for us. That's not improvements. Because
Yeah.
you know what? Like you could go back and say, oh, where was where was the benchmark moments in those matches where you could say, like, Manchester United, we really outplayed the team. We really had control of the game from start to finish. I think it's only one match I could say that we did that in. Yeah.
Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
A
Mm-hmm.
lot of the time, we're showing promise. We're taking shots. It's not going in. All look how much shots we had today. 5 were on target.
Let's look at our stats real quick. While we're at it. Um, before I say I read out the stats. Big up to ATS Travels. He says, "Who's that down? Who is that down to the
That's
fact
down
that
to
Xerxes is not sharp?" And it's funny. I was asked this question earlier, and I was trolling, more trolling than telling the truth, but I was still, there was some truth in the troll when I said both. It's obviously Ruben Amorim's like fault for not putting Xerxes and giving him a lot more rhythm, right? There's been games where Sesko like was not effective, and like Xerxes did not even like really like he could have
still got game
used him
time. Still
earlier.
got
You know what I
game
mean?
time.
Say what?
I said, and he still got game time.
Exactly,
Still
exactly. So yes, that's that's the unfortunate situation of Xerxes, and that's why, like I was saying, that match sharpness today was lacking, and he's only going to get better if he gets another chance. And that opportunity that he actually created with Mbumo, which was actually another high probability chance, was that one where Pickford dived to the right, and like it was like a really nice link up between Xerxes and Mbumo, where I was like, oh, there's potential here for these guys to actually click, and if they click, they could actually like really be problematic, because Xerxes also, like, let's be real, like with the chances that he was getting, like that they were not necessarily like the easiest of chances, and you need to be somebody that's really in rhythm to be able to bury those, especially like if there's an aerial chance, anyway. But back to the stats that I want to say is like, so we took first of all, we had 70% ball possession. 70
wasted.
wasted all that possession for nothing. Going back to the classic Mourinho quote, is like, yeah, you keep the possession, I'll keep the 3 points. And that's what David Moyes did. And we have to, like, as horrible as we were, I want to just shout out Pickford. Pickford, like, he had some good saves. Like, that showed that, like, this guy still got something to give Thomas Tuchel something to think about England's number one. But, 70% possession is what we had, 30, that's what they had. We took 25 shots, bro. 25. And and only 6 of those were on target. So talk about wasteful Manchester United. This is us. 4 big chances created, 4 big chances missed.
Just goes to show you. It just goes to show you, though, bro. This is what I'm saying. Manchester United right now, yeah. Are we still just waiting for it to click? Is that what we're gonna do, yeah? Are we just waiting for it to click? When is it gonna be time to look at the situation as, like, we can't be waiting for? Are we gonna say is that, oh, what? It's Sesko's fault because he's not scoring? I think Xerxes was gonna get a lot more play this season. I'm not even gonna lie, yeah. I thought Xerxes was gonna get a lot more play this season because
Yeah.
of the two guys that we bought. Yeah, Cunha and Mbeumo. Yeah, I thought that he was going to be more like a link-up man for these two to bomb forward and score goals.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, that's what I thought was going to happen.
He actually might be more like an informed Zexi might be more ready than Sesko is at the moment to be the complement, to be the third part of the triangle between Mbuma and Cunha. But that's a conversation for another day. Because I want us to make sure that we also talk about the ugly, which
Well,
is
to be fair, we kind of had touched on the ugly already. It's the manner in which we lost. The ugly, the core of the ugly today is the manner in which we lost, bro. Yeah, I think I've already ranted and raved about it already. Yeah, when you think about the situation that we was in, the miraculous situation that was handed to us. Yeah,
Mm, mm.
it was handed to us. They're capitulating over there. They're slapping each other on the pitch. Yeah, we're there watching, laughing. We've got this chance now ahead of us. Yeah, they're down to 10 men, and for how many minutes did it take them to score a goal? What minute did they score the goal?
Around the 30th or minute yeah. So it was probably like maybe 15 minutes later after the red card when they got the goal. Let me see. Let me actually get the actual number. 1 second. So okay, so they got the red card on the 30th minute, and then they scored on the 29th minute. Yeah. So I was not far off by a minute. So so
Dead.
yeah. And then the fact that like after we were confused. There was a section in the first half, right after they scored, until we went to halftime, where the team was just confused. It's like we don't know what we want. Do we want to like be patient, or do we want to like get the goal quickly? And some passes were overhit and underhit. There was just like all these like
But
silly
once again,
ball, like there
again,
was
once again, what? Why doesn't the manager take control of that?
well, that moment the manager cannot, right? He can only do it at halftime. And to be fair, he made a decision. Joe, there's something going on with the audio now. I hear myself a little bit. Maybe it's on my end. Okay, I think it's good. We're good. We're good. We're good. So he let's be real, right? At halftime, he made a decision to take out Mazraoui and bring in Mount. So he responded by something. And to be fair, Mount added a little bit more glue to our attack. We started,
You know
you
what
know,
as well? You know what as well? Don't you think we started so very defensive?
it felt like it. Just from kickoff, Everton were already on us. We looked like the away team, and Everton was the home team.
Exactly. That's
That's
what I'm
why
saying. We started
until
so
they got the
defensive.
goal, they got what they wanted, and then they gave us the ball. That's precisely how it
And
went.
no, listen, let me tell you right now, you do realize, yeah, that the be all and end all of this conversation right now is Amrim just got outmanaged by
He got
Moyes.
outmanaged by Moyes, yes, which
By
which
Moyes, bro. By
which
Moyes.
which you
By
could
Moyes.
also classify
A
as an
manager that we
ugly.
got rid of how many years ago? How many years ago? How many years ago did we get rid of that manager? Because we're looking for an upgrade and he's getting outmanaged
by a
by
manager
us.
by a
For many,
manager
many
that's
years ago.
that's honestly
That
like
was classed as our worst.
go ahead.
He was classed as the worst. And now look at
Yeah,
Amarim. He wants the title. Amarim wants the title.
that's exactly what I was gonna say, Joe.
And
David
with
Moyes
10 men.
with 10 men too, that is an ugly. That is an ugly that you can also put into the conversation. But another one
That's
that
the manner of how we lost.
that
That's why that's the manner of how we lost. Yeah.
No,
That's
but
what this
also Joe, another ugly though is like the context or the significance of the loss, because it's a missed opportunity to put ourselves in a conversation for like if you look at that league table and what happened to Man City, what happened to all the other teams over the weekend, it's like, bro,
Liverpool.
yeah, Liverpool. We could have like actually like Arsenal is getting closer to 30 points, bro. That 1 point away from 30 right now. And like we're still at like what 17, 18, you know?
I just
So
wanted to be in the top four conversation. That's all I wanted. I just wanted to be in the top four conversation. Yeah. I was having faith. My fingers were crossed that like it was a perfect scenario. We're playing Everton at home. They don't beat us at home. All that rare tear tear. And then just look at, bro. Just look at what he produces. Look at what he gives us. Look at what they gave us as a collective, even. Yeah. Because at a certain point, but you know what? I find it really hard to blame the players today as well because I felt like the way that we were set up was wrong, and then there was no answers. You know what? we were still defensive after they went off, after they lost a player. What did he change? What did he do? What did he do to capitalize on them having 10 men and we being a player up? What? Where was the nounce? Where was the thinking? Where was the forethought? Where was the
Yeah,
afterthought? Where
yeah,
was the
yeah,
in-game management? This is
yeah.
what I'm saying to you, bro. I was breaking down. I'm thinking, why is this guy not doing anything different? Shouldn't we be attacking more?
Joe, no, no. Today is a learning moment for him because, like, you definitely gotta really analyze your formation because he has admitted that he has changed his ways, right? And because the Premier League is a different kind of like ball game, you can't just say, "Oh, I'm sticking to this the way I look at this, and I'll never change it. I'll never change it." Right now, having Everton slap you like that and embarrass you like that with a player extra, you're gonna have to take a look at yourself and say, "Oh, do I really need five defenders now from now on? Anytime, like if another team gets a red card and I have, you know what I mean? I understand the defenders are there to preserve the shape of the system and blah blah blah, and but you need to take a good look at yourself and your tactics and your team setup and realize like, okay, there's certain moments where maybe I might need to adapt. It's called adapting and realizing that, oh, the variables are different right now. It's the Premier League. You know what? Somebody, I forgot which manager, was talking about just his experience of managing in the Premier League. He was saying that every team um, has a cheat code that they use. That's why the Premier League is so special. Every team has a way that they can get a result, and if you let them do it, they will. And Ruben Amorim's like, as much as I support him, his setup needs to be tweaked, needs to be reanalyzed, and he can do that. He has to take this as a
You know
big
what? Yeah,
learning moment.
sometimes, bro. Yeah, look. Let's be honest. Yeah, sometimes, and this is the thing about a manager. This is why I've always
Yeah.
questioned his ability as a manager from the very beginning. This whole "I'm never changing" bullshit. Yeah, because let me just
No,
say
no,
this.
he
No,
okay.
no, 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 no. 1 second, 1 second. Because
Say
yeah,
say your point, and then I'll respond to that. Yeah.
because like when any manager can make a mistake for setting up a game in it. You could think a team's
Yeah.
gonna set up one way and they don't. They set up a different way. So you know, look, we've seen Mourinho take someone off after 10, 15 minutes, bro. We've seen him change up that. Sorry, it's not working. Off you come. Guess what? I didn't think they were gonna do that. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is what it is, bro. And if you can't, as a manager, see, oh shit, you know what? Yeah, let me just, you get me? Because they set up different to how I thought they would. And I'm sorry, we're at home as well. Why are we not setting up attacking anyway? Why are we on the back foot from the first minute?
Yeah.
These are the things that I'm baffled about. Can't lie to you. These are the things that I'm baffled about in the whole situation. Manchester United against especially certain teams like Everton, I feel like we should be going out there applying the pressure, yeah, from the minute one. And then if something goes wrong, then you adjust to that. But we
Yeah.
go out there to apply the pressure first. Simple.
Yeah.
You're at home.
Joe, what I was gonna say about the narrative of like him saying that he won't change, the Pope won't make him change. He's actually tracked back on that in his latest interview where he said, "I have changed." He said that like at one point I thought I would never change like the way but I have the way I do, the way I he said how did he put it? Like I'm loosely paraphrasing his words, but he said, I have changed the way I oh my god. He basically made this admittance that like listen, I like I've sort of reevaluated, and I now move, like the way I deploy the team is a little different, or my tactics are a little different, and that was refreshing to hear him say that. And it is I want him to now take that even a step further, and from today's lesson, that's what I want to make sure that I articulate.
Stop the cap.
He's a liar and stop the prop. He needs to be gone.
Thank
Well,
you.
he admitted. He admitted that he's
Do you
changed.
know, yeah, do you know what the funny thing? Do you know what the funny
Yeah.
thing is? Yeah, it's only because I know he's not going anywhere. I already told you guys I think he's gonna finish with more losses than wins. I said this long time ago. That's
Do you
when my
think
hate
this
coin
season he's gonna finish with more losses than wins?
on the hate stream, the hate coin stream.
Yeah.
I took out a loan, so that means a hot chip. Yeah, and I said that he's gonna finish with more losses than wins.
Here we go.
Okay.
But I still think
Okay.
he's gonna be here. But I still think, but no, but hear what? With that being said, bro, I still think he's gonna be here by the end of the season.
Even with more losses than wins. Nah,
Even with
that's
more losses than wins.
okay. So let's take a quick look. Last season we finished with more losses than wins. We had how many losses? 18 losses and 11 wins. Right? It wasn't entirely his fault. There was Eric Ten Hag involved. So you're thinking, what? How
So
many?
no, when you say that though, no, because I love it that you said that, yeah, because people love to do that, yeah. Oh, some of those are Eric Ten Hag's logs, yeah, but losses, yeah, but guess what? Some of those wins are Eric Ten Hag's wins as well, bro. If you're going to talk about
Yeah,
the whole man,
yeah,
United.
yeah.
So if you're going to take credit for his losses, you also have to take credit for his wins, because without those, where would we have been last season?
And we also gotta take into context that at some point last season we gave up on the league and we're focusing on the Europa League final. There's that as well into context. You can't forget that. We saw that so many times that we said it at different good, bad, and uglies, saying, "Listen, these players are just focused on the Europa League. They've checked out." So put that
Yeah.
into the docket as well.
Yeah, but who decides those things? Who decides what they're focusing on?
The players decide.
It's only because we were doing so shit in the league while we
Yeah,
had to focus on that to get something.
I
This
hear
man
you.
is ruining our team, bro. Nah, this guy is ruining our team, and everybody's sitting back and just taking it. Like everybody is just taking it, bro. You're bending over and taking this from him. I don't understand why. Like, it's not good. He shows glimpses of success here and there, and then everybody glorifies it. Fam, it's not been good for a long time. It's not been good for a long time. This is like your ex has been, your man or your girl has been beating you up for time, yeah? And they're nice to you for a week, so everything's good again, baby. And then they start slapping you up again next week. What are you talking about? Why are we entertaining this domestic violence? What are we doing? This is domestic violence within our own camp, bro. Manchester United domestic violence from the top man himself. The king of the yard is slapping us up and we're just taking it, man.
Well, strap up because the owner of the club, the part
Did
owner
you
of the club,
see that?
yeah, it's gonna be a long ride, bro. He said 3 years. So let's read some of the comments that have been keeping up with the conversation. Big up to everybody that's here, by the way. Kind reminder to hit the like button. This show is being streamed to Backhand Entertainment and Football Power Hour. Make sure you go on both channels and hit the like button. Big up to road to 40 points. Ruben, hammer him out. Shout out to you, Sports Obsessed. Also, somebody big up to D Trizzy saying almost afternoon from Sydney, guys. Shout out to you, by the way, in Sydney. I'd put that 70% on the players, but the manager can't escape criticism. How can professionals not work on field to break down the block? The system is whack.
I think you should be more reading out the members chat coming out from Riri. Been a member for 7 months on your channel, bro. You're taking long to read that message, bro.
Big up to Sis Riri saying these players played like bots after a Friday night. like I'm in form on a Friday night, Riri. What are you talking about? I'm in my prime
He's talking
on a
about
Friday
whatever
night.
you sit on. It's like you drunk. That's what she's talking about.
Nah,
If they
nah, 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 nah. What is this slander?
She also made look, she also made this point as well. You know, I stopped this madness, Joe. Yeah, the team was ruined before he got here. I
That's true.
think he's
Okay.
also helped ruin that team more. Like, don't get me wrong, yeah. The players that we have and some of the ones that he's brought in, yeah, are good. Some are questionable, yeah. Like, but I think in order to revamp this team and to rework it into mold it into something that can resemble a Ruben Amorim team, it's going to take too long. And not only was it going to take too long, there's no guarantee around him being successful in the Premier League. Like, I already don't trust him. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Yeah,
Mm,
and I've not trusted him from last season. Like I said, some of this is on the management as well, the level of trust that the fans have towards this manager. Yeah, because bringing him halfway through or however early in the last season was a mistake from them. Yeah,
yeah,
he
yeah,
showed more to get fired than what they gave the people
yeah,
than the time that they gave to Ted. He's shown worse in that time. Do you get what I'm saying?
yeah.
And they're still sticking with it. And this is why I'm a bit worried about where the direction that we're going in at the moment, bro. That's all. But yeah, we'll see.
Your point on some of these players, it's kind of symbolic, Joe, that like this game is 1 year after Ruben Amorim has taken charge, right? And
This was
let's
his 1 year.
yeah, this is 1 year. This game that just like that we played, because his first game I think was November 24th, 2024.
I'm so is 1 year game and he sealed it with a loss.
How symbolic, huh?
Makes sense. It all makes sense.
It's like the universe being
He
like,
started to end like he started. You know what I
and
mean?
1 year later, here we are. What about 2 years later? Will we be losing to like what? Fulham?
I think
Anyway,
he's still going to be here this time next Christmas. That's the problem.
all right, all right. But these are the players. These are the players. Check this out. These are the players. Let me do this so that like
Let me get rid of this so then I can get rid of this so you can see better.
first game, right? We had we he had Onana in goal, Johnny Evans, Delict, and Mazraoui as the center backs, Dallo, Ericsson, Casemiro, and Ahmad, and then up front was Garnacho, Rashford, and Bruno. Right.
How did
Fast.
he do his first game?
I think we won. If I'm not mistaken, Rashford scored first, like a quick early goal. Correct me, anybody in the chat, if
Sure.
I'm mistaken. But if I'm not, I think we won. But yeah, that's how. Oh no, it was a draw. Riri is right. Actually, it was a 1-1 draw. But we drew versus Ipswich, so it might have been the Rashford. Yeah, yeah. I feel like okay, Rashford. Whatever. The main point is Rashford scored first, if memory serves me right. But now look at how much.
And look at that team though. Look at that team. Look at that team though. Arguably, is it
Yeah,
that much better? Is it that much better of a team?
we've upgraded with Mbumo.
Hold on. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question because this is one question that's been going around quite a lot. Yeah, is Garnacho better than Cunha? Is Cunha
No,
better than Garnacho? Is
Cunha is better than
better than
Garnacho, of
Garnacho?
course, bro. Cunha is better than Garnacho. Yes,
Why?
as a player, but for Manchester United, he hasn't delivered more than Garnacho. Like, of course, Garnacho scored a bicycle kick versus Everton. If we're talking
Is
about like
Sesko better than Rashford?
Sesko.
Don't even bother answering the question, yeah? Is Bruno being used in the right position now? Looking at last season to this season, is Bruno being utilized in the right position now?
No. Nah.
Bro, bro.
We pretty much and Johnny Evans. Somehow Johnny Evans put in Luke Shaw.
That's what I'm saying.
It's like it's kind of like we've evolved, but not really like upgraded. If you get what I mean, you know what I mean.
Bro. Evolving doesn't mean you've actually got better, you know. Actually, it does mean you're supposed to be better, yeah. But you know what? They've evolved into something. They've turned into Magic Cart, bro. They've
Jonathan
turned into
says.
Magic Cart.
Jonathan says, "Look, Ericsson keeps the ball better than Bruno, so maybe midfield wise, but then Ericsson is not as disciplined as is not as defensive as Casemiro."
I don't think that team looks any stronger than the team on his first game.
Oh boy, this is
I don't think that team looks any stronger.
yeah.
Like, be honest with me now, bro. Apart
No,
from
I mean
Onana,
Onana is weak as Onana makes the other team.
yeah.
So,
Onana is
so if
detriment to
you're gonna
any
make the
team,
team
but
on top,
talk about this. Talk about the 10 on the pitch, yeah.
okay, if you're talking about the 10 on the pitch,
I get it.
Ericsson,
Onana alone. I get it. Yeah. No, that is the
bro.
biggest improvement on the pitch. Yes. Yeah. Onana is the biggest improvement on the pitch. But for me, I don't think that starting 10 is much better than that other starting 10 now. Different areas, yeah. Maybe you can talk about individual players in individual places, but as a collective team, I almost think that that team above, especially with Bruno, Rashford, and Garnacho in the front three, actually offer more of an attacking threat than what started there. And that's not even who started today. Like, if we actually put in the starting 11 from today, that wouldn't look good. Xerxes and them, man.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean the starting 11 from today, I don't even know, like, if we want to pivot to them and now, like, and also like share the link, to
Where are we?
there we are. Okay,
Oh,
good.
there we are.
Yeah, let's share the link and hear what the good, bad, and ugly of what the other people want to say, because I'm struggling to one pick out which which player was the weakest link.
Who
Or
was the
which
weakest?
players, because I don't. It's not about scapegoating. I don't want us to make this a
Well,
scapegoating
you've
conversation.
got your rating show tomorrow to do anyway.
Yeah.
So we could get on the ratings that day. I mean, tomorrow as well, to be honest. Yeah, but if I'm being honest with you, bro, there's so many. Everybody played as a collective. They look lost, though. They look lost. That's one thing I have to say, and I think that's why sometimes it's easier, I guess, to look at the manager. Yeah, because when I
Yeah.
turn around and think, bro, when your team looks this lost, what are you doing to change it? You know, what are you doing? Do something, I beg. I'm not seeing changes. And I'm not seeing like he's confident in what he's doing. That's what worries me a little bit as well, just saying.
Amorim's job is hard, bro. People ask for changes. He did make a change at halftime. He did make a change at halftime.
Shut up. Shut up.
I mean, I'm serious. I'm like, all right, let's bring in the callers.
All right, bring in the first one.
Who's here first?
Riri, what's going on, Riri?
Riri in
What's going
the
on, gentlemen?
big up,
Joe,
Riri.
your sleeping patterns are insane, by the way. I just have to let you know this. They're mad.
He's
Yeah,
like,
you know
what
what? I had a
sleeping
good day
pattern?
today as well.
Huh?
Yeah, I have one. I don't
Joe's
have
like,
one.
what is a sleeping
Yeah,
pattern?
I realize that. You just you get it whenever you get it, I guess.
I have to. I have to. And to be honest as well, with the whole sleeping thing, when you do edits, you don't really sleep. You see, when you get into the Jones of doing something,
You
if it,
do, you do, you do know. I'm not going to lecture you on this show, but I will lecture you. I'll text you on WhatsApp.
no problem, sis. No problem. But
Okay.
let's talk about Man United right now, yeah, because this show is about Man United today. And to be honest with you, I
Oh, I
don't.
thought I thought it was about I thought it was about what how bots operates after Friday night, but no, it's about Man United.
Hey, but what happens on a Friday? Anyway, don't run. Why are you running? You actually ran away. All right, you know what this is? Let's talk. Let's talk Manchester United here. What did you see today? Do you have a good, bad, and ugly, or is it just all ugly for you?
It's all ugly. I mean, I said that in the comment. I don't think there's anything good that happened today. I mean, outside of the game, the only thing good is that we're 10th and Liverpool's 12th.
Do you know what? Yeah, we're doing this best of a shit bunch again like last season. You know what? At least we're better than Tottenham.
Listen, I will take being above. Forget Tottenham and all of them. I will take being above Liverpool any day, my dear.
You know what? I'll give that one because you know what? I think that's a better good than the good we had.
Yeah,
the reality was
I
needed
will
today.
take being
Needed.
2 positions higher than Liverpool because Liverpool, with their 4 million naira, was supposed to be top of the league.
Okay.
Not the 4 million naira.
They spent a lot of money. They spent so much money just to get like half a table worse.
Just to be at 12th, the bottom half of the table.
They bought players to get to our position. That's crazy.
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
Damn.
That is a good. I'll take that as the good of the week, to be honest.
There you go. There you go. You gotta, the glass out. The glass always has to be half full. It can't be half empty. Has to be half full.
Let's talk about the empty part of that glass, though, sis. Yeah, surely you must have some sort of criticism.
So for some reason, and I said this in the round table group chat. For some reason, our team is like that guy that finally gets the opportunity to lay pipe to the body and just has ED the night of said event.
He said what?
But today we had the biggest opportunity to go top 4, and we shit the bed against 10 men.
That's why for me that was also an ugly. It's a valid ugly. It's like it was there. Top 4 is constantly.
So I feel like these men can't handle pressure. They can't handle pressure.
But
every time we have the ability. Go ahead, Joe.
I just thought going into this game that they should have not felt the pressure like that, though. Do you know what I'm saying? I didn't think it was that.
Why do you think they shouldn't have?
In my opinion, the only reason I think that they shouldn't have felt the pressure, they're at home, yeah. They're playing a team that they haven't beat us in our home for how long, yeah. We're in form. They should be feeling all types of confidence.
Yeah, I don't. But you have to remember, we were in form and then they went away for 2 weeks. This team is a very fragile team. It's a very fragile team.
So you're saying the break did not.
And I think I'm not blaming the break, but what I'm saying is the team's already a fragile team, and it was just before the break. They were building on this cohesion, and then 2 weeks away. From that, I think when they came, you could see it today. There was no intensity from minute 1. None. There was no intensity. There was no cohesion from me. That's what I saw. I didn't see that. The only 2 players, again, was Ahmad and Mbeumo on that right. But everybody else, it was like, okay, now we're back at, I don't want to say square one, but they're back at where, okay, we gotta pass to each other.
Mm.
Because they gave the ball up so much today. So much. Passes that they were doing 2 weeks ago easily. Casemiro looked like his old self today. It was mad.
This is what I mean. The whole team. And this is why I think like that's when you have to turn to the manager and go, bro,
What are you
can we not
doing?
do something else?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
not working.
but okay, but what does he do for players who are passing the ball? 2 weeks ago, were zipping passes between players, and 2 weeks later they come back and they can't even do a pass 2 foot in front of them.
It-
What did he do? Tell me what. No, I honestly want to have this discussion with you because I would like to know, because everybody's saying, and I'm not saying he's devoid of any blame. I am not saying that. But what I am saying is those things, because everybody's like, oh, his in-game management. But for me, what is he supposed to do when a player that was zipping passes 2 weeks ago in games comes back 2 weeks later and can't pass the ball 2 feet in front of him?
I hear you. I hear you. And that is something that you can't
Facts.
always calculate for. Yeah, no, it is facts, but the fact is, yeah, this is why you need to keep your players, the rest of your players that you have, yeah, in the team,
Right.
occupying minutes in the games, the rest of the games when we're doing good. Yeah. Why is Kobe not playing? Why is Xerxes not playing? These guys look so off the pace today, sis. Yeah.
I am sorry. Everybody's saying they look off the pace. You're a professional footballer. When you get that opportunity, you have to make it count. I'm sorry. I don't want to hear that excuse. I do not want to hear that excuse. That is an excuse for me. As a professional footballer, it's like you, let me tell you something. It's like you working in an office and you get the opportunity to lead a project. And in order for you to lead this project, you get a bonus. Are you gonna shit the bed?
Right. See,
But
let me know.
you
See,
still
hold on.
But you've
Yeah,
never done. But you've
you
never
can-
led the project
No.
before, and you finally get that
I get
opportunity.
I get that. But sis, that's like being a captain. There's a difference, yeah. So like, here's this, yeah. You still consistently working for the past year, though. It's just that now you've been allowed to step up to the big plate. You see, what's happening is that these guys ain't been consistently working for a year. So,
Bro.
put it this way, yeah, sis. Let me ask you a question, yeah. If you haven't been working for the last 2 weeks, yeah, when you got like, we all take breaks, yeah. See, like, especially when I was doing recruitment, yeah, I was in recruitment. I'm talking about 24 hours working, basically, yeah. And then when you take your 2 week break, when you come back, you feel a little bit off the pace. You know, you got to take about a week to get back up and running, back into the groove, yeah.
Yeah,
Or
but
whatever.
that's different from what, because they're practicing week in and week out.
yeah,
So it's not that they're off. They're not off the pace completely. They're not off the pace completely.
That now you're talking about being in rhythm and being sharp, match sharpness. That's a different
Okay,
kind
so
of
let me ask you something. So
Yeah.
Xerxes looked completely off the boil? Because for me, he was getting opportunities. He just wasn't putting it in the back of the net.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
because some of those opportunities, and opportunity in an in-game condition is very different from when you're training. When you have people, the crowd, the atmosphere.
I'm sorry.
like-
I look at sports. I look at all different types of sports.
Yes.
So I know for a fact there's government on and I'm gonna bring this in, but I know that the audience is so British that they don't like any other sports being discussed. But I've seen dudes who've been sitting on a bench game in and game out, and an injury comes along and they come off that bench and drop 20 points, bro. Haven't played in any games and come off that bench and get the opportunity and drop 20. Because that's their opportunity.
But match
show the coach
fitness
something.
and match sharpness is two different conversations. These things, when you're at your job, you do automatically,
I
instinctively.
didn't say
without
job.
even
Did you just
thinking.
hear what I said?
No,
I reference another sport. I
listen,
referenced another sport.
I
So it's
hear
the
you.
same game sharpness we're talking about.
I hear you. I hear you. But like, say for example, like if you get like the Luke Shaw, the header that Zexi like finally got on target, like and actually like was like, oh, that's a good chance. That came in the 79th minute. That chance versus Pickford. That's the only first moment where I was like, oh, now he's finally in the game. But it took him 79 minutes to finally feel like he's finally confident again. You know?
I'm still not hearing your argument being 75 minutes for a professional footballer that's getting paid more than me and you. That gets paid every week more
That's
than what
the reality of the
more than what
situation.
your house costs or more than what my house costs.
That's that.
Are you serious?
Some people are not plug and
Hey,
play.
listen,
Really.
do you know what though? Hold on, because
Yeah.
you know the thing is, we're not gonna. At the end of the day, we can agree to disagree on that point, yeah. But
No, of course.
the thing is, we've been talking about this weak mentality in players for how long, and how certain players are being babied, and how things are not right in the way that these players perceive what they're doing, and their life is completely different to us. They don't see what we see and talk about. Oh, they're getting paid a house. You know what I mean? They're getting paid this. They don't see it like that. They've got their emotions. They've got what they're going through. Everybody's story is different, kind of thing. But we've been talking about this weak mentality in these players for so long that it's just evident at the moment that not playing for a week or two can affect them, sis. That is something that is just a reality at the moment. Whether or
So
not you
so look at it this way, because I know he got 90 minutes. If he comes out on Sunday and I have to get up at 7 o'clock in the morning to watch that game, and he comes out on Sunday and he fucks up the bet again, I don't want to hear either one of you come on here and talk about match fitness.
you know what? I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll give you that. I'll give
Because
you that.
according to bots, he finally got in, his feet started working and his head started working in the 75th minute. According to bots.
Big up.
Big up, Riri.
Hey, this is cooking tonight. Hey, you better be ready. You better hope Zexy don't start next game, fam.
Bro, no, I actually hope he starts though, because he has to build on this. Because like, bro, that's how for me. I'm starting. It's funny, Joe. Like I low key feel like he actually might be. Listen, if he gets the next opportunity, like the next 2-3 opportunities, right? He might be actually end up becoming somebody that complements Mbumo and Cunha when Cunha gets back more than Cisco does. I just get like a weird feeling. I know we want Cisco to work.
That's what I said. That's what I said earlier. I thought we was going to see more of Zexy because of those two players.
Yeah. It's just one of those. But man, it's crazy that like this loss to Everton makes me wonder like that guy, what's his name? United Strand. When is he gonna cut his hair?
He's not going to cut his hair this season, bro. He's not.
That's not this season.
Next manager, you better hope. Next manager, he better start doing some braids. That's what he better start doing. He better start.
It's gonna get to the point where if you Google on a map like Manchester, it's gonna. It's gonna be something like that. I promise you. Anyway,
I can't deal.
let's go to the next person, bro.
Right, let's get to the next caller. Do you know what?
Should we do Doctor and Endrith wrap up?
All right, then let's do Doctor then wrap up. But I'll wrap up the call back. I don't know if you got to go bed or something.
I feel like we want to end with. I don't know. Up to you. Anyway, yeah.
All right, do you know what, Doctor?
Hi.
Wrap up. Let us know if you got to go bed in the chat.
Hi. I've calmed down now. I've had my cup of tea.
Wow, this is a calm
calmed
dog.
down.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Yo,
I refuse to let 11 men, or no, not 11, because 10 minus 10 and 10.5 because Ruben kind of annoyed me. But I refused for them to let me. I refused to get angry because of them. Um,
Right.
do you know what annoys me? Or do you know what annoyed me and why I spent 2 hours just raging? 2 weeks. We saw Douglas score for Denmark. We saw the likes of Scotland. We had a great international break. When I tell you, shit was happening. Bruno doesn't play the first game for Portugal. Comes for the second one, almost a 10 out of 10 performance. Casemiro didn't have to travel far. He played in London, then they fly to Paris and play Tunisia, where he almost got into a tussle with Hannibal. Side note, that's a different story altogether. Okay. But like,
hold on,
you know what it is.
Do you mind just spending 15 seconds on the story? What was the tussle? I don't know anything about.
I actually don't know what they were about, but you know, Hannibal was being. It looked like Hannibal was sizing up to Casemiro, but I don't know.
Okay.
We'll find the video tomorrow. Yeah. It's another story. Either way, the lift was crazy for Netherlands. Sen Lammers really didn't have to do anything because his country won 7-0. He was just chilling. You know, Jamaica did Jamaica things. Nigeria did Nigeria things. You know, Ghana went to the World Cup, unlike other countries. But you know what?
Doctor, you like throwing shots. It's all good.
We're not out of the World Cup, by the way. Yeah, we still got a shot.
Well, Botswana
struggling,
out, but like I guess, yeah.
And then your manager decided to like resign and say one love at the end.
On that guy. Anyway, but that guy. What do you mean?
Yo,
Steve McLaren.
Yeah, Joe. What happened was I heard Steve McLaren.
This is eating into my time. Okay. You're gonna add a minute.
No, whoa.
Anyway, then we come back. Here's me. You heard me earlier on today. Oh, we're gonna win 5-1. You know, Bruno had a hat trick. Who said we were gonna lose? Because I distinctly, and it wasn't Kenny. It was the guy who was trying to prove that we were shit. And yeah, we're shit. But I mean, you're a United fan. You're supposed to back your team. What is this? My blood pressure is rising.
Check,
Doc, you're supposed to be preparing for bed. Like, why is your blood pressure?
It's 1 o'clock in the morning. It's 1:20.
Sis, you said you calmed down. Listen to you now. Let's face it.
This is me calm. No, I'm tired of trying to back these players, and they come and they pull that. They pull that. I'm tired. I'm genuinely tired of this. What was that?
Though. What is your biggest criticism of today's match?
They were playing like they don't know how to play football. Bruno is passing the ball like he doesn't know. He misplays balls. Footballs, not any kind of other balls. See where my mind is.
No, but you know, on Bruno, you know what's funny about Bruno? If he's
and that goal, no, and sorry, they have to tackle somebody. Don't care. You have to act like, I don't know. Act like you want to get the yellow card. See how Casemiro tackled somebody and he got the yellow card. Instead of letting him go and they go and score a goal, tackle the guy. Lenny, what are you doing? The two of you and Lenny need to communicate. I don't know. I don't know whether one of you learned French, the other learns Dutch. I don't know. Speak English. I know the two of you speak English to communicate. It's key.
No, sis, I have to stop you there. Do you know why? I'm gonna bring you back though. I'm gonna bring you back because I've been enjoying her today. She's been like on a rant she's been on a rant on 3 streams today, bro. Like straight. She's not stopped.
Do you know
3
like
streams.
the chill? She actually took over my show.
Oh yeah, I was watching. And it was deserved. She did look, she's
I had to step
been
back.
bro, she's been a cameo queen today. Yeah, making cameos and just
She was
look.
woman of the match. Actually, somebody gave her that in the chat. They said Doctor is woman of the match today. So
100%.
like she deserves her flowers. But like, yeah, no, what she had said earlier on, like it was about Bruno, and which is crazy because Bruno is like such a funny character because like his performance is so weird to judge. Had he scored that long range versus Pickford, it's a totally different narrative, totally different conversation. I was like, oh yeah, he got us the goal. He got, you know what I mean? He's such a enigma of a player for me. That guy, like I'm saying this, I still like Bruno, by the way, as a player. I feel like he's an important player for Manchester United, but today was a stinker, and it has to be.
Bruno is that player though. If he's good, we're good. If he's bad, we're bad, and that's a problem.
Yeah, and today he was bad. Like the thing that pissed me off the most, I was gonna tell Doctor this, and I couldn't. The thing that pissed me off the most was that Mason Mount opportunity that he created, and then the guy decides to take an outside the foot shot when you're so near to the post. Like, what the?
But this is the decision making of this team, though, bro. It's not just one. But anyway, he's our leader, by the way. He's our leader.
Yeah,
he's our leader.
All right. Bring Doc back. Or wrap up. Okay, cool. Yeah, dope. Man, like wrap up.
You guys, good, yeah? Enjoy that game today? Amazing stuff, yeah? Sensational shit.
Of course.
You watch today, yeah?
Of course, you're gonna say that, bro.
Listen. It's another day of the Man United circus. Told you. I said it to Joe Blackman before. We're going nowhere. Fucking your fuck Amrin as well. They can both fuck off. We're going nowhere.
No. Why
Man United, man, let me land. I heard you want the time.
Wrap up.
No, let me land.
You're forgetting the players.
Let me land. I beg.
You're forgetting the players.
Let me land.
Land on the
let
players.
Me land. What? Players the shit as well, yeah. But let me land.
Thank you. Don't just shift the blame on one particular
all you man getting let me land, I beg. Yeah?
Well, give him his time. He's been waiting for time, but give him his time.
All you man talking about title charge. Look at yourselves. You look like clowns. This is Hamster Wheel FC. We're going around in circles. We're going nowhere. This coach is inept. This coach is a pussy. This coach is a coward. This coach has no ideas apart from one idea. Piss off, man. This is dead. You man got busy over some 5-game run. I saw through that after the 3rd game. We're still scumbagging to get points. The football's still shit. It's still individual brilliance. It's the same old shit. And we're not gonna get anywhere with this system because any decent team will overload us in the midfield. Don't matter if we get belay bottled this 2-man versus 4-3, we're gonna lose the midfield battle. This is dead. This is shit.
It's true.
You struggle to pass wind. Everyone's getting gassed over going unbeaten for 5 games. So past that shit, man. We're going nowhere.
So
top 4, you mad?
Wrap up. In your opinion.
Top 4, you mad?
He said what?
He's very good to be in the top half of the table. I'm seriously.
We're not getting top.
Well, sorry.
We're
not getting top four, are we? We're like, it's Mbumo and Cunha or nothing. That's what it is. Remember, with individual brilliance, the system ain't doing nothing. Everybody looks shit in this system. So that comes down to the coach. If everybody looks shit in the system, yes, the players need to do better, but that means ultimately the coach ain't doing anything. The coach is shit. Ain't good enough. You let Moyes beat us with 10 men.
Yes.
A guy who couldn't beat us at Old Trafford for years. He'd never beaten a Man United side. You come and rock up, you break another record. That was a sackable offence. But I don't even care no more. He's going to get a season. What's going to be in the Man United hamster? Everyone's going to get gassed. Oh, yeah, no, but it's not 15th. We're supposed to finish 15th last season. This is shit. We're in a soup of meat. We're in a soup or source of mediocrity beyond mediocrity. It's the shit. And they want to try to big this up. Allow it. It's dead food.
Wrap up. He's a legend. Never change, wrap up. Never change.
He said what?
I'm not being funny though. Like, I get his frustration. What we're witnessing isn't nice to look at, yeah. And I think because of like recent successes, people feel like people should let go of what they felt last season. And let's just face it, what you're witnessing right now is people ain't forgot. You know what I mean? The streets ain't forgot, bro. Yeah. You owe us, and it's like you've not paid up yet, and you're taking out more. And with that being said, it's a perfect segue to somebody I owe money to. And
Yeah, you do. That was a great segue. A great segue, you know.
Why did you let him in?
So where is my £200?
1 minute. Give him 1 minute. Give him 1 minute.
No, give me the allocated time. Give me the allocated time for.
Hold on,
he's not even a member on my channel, so give him like.
You're not even a member on Bots's channel.
Yeah.
You said I'm not a member of Bots's channel. Is Bots lying? Bots, you wanna lie right now?
I'm not sure. I don't think you are.
Oh, you're not sure. All right. So this is what you guys are doing, yeah. This is what you guys are doing.
Type
well
something
done.
in the chat. Type something in the chat. You know,
I'm not typing nothing in the chat now. I'm not typing nothing in the chat now.
Yeah, you can
screw me over all you want.
If anything, all
you want. I'm just gonna remember this.
But
I'm gonna remember this.
No, I'm not gonna screw you up.
Thank you very much.
I gave you
Mr.
4
Joe
minutes.
Blackman. Mr. Joe Blackman.
Yo.
6 months ago, we made a bet. The bet was supposed to be paid out 5 months ago, Joe Blackman. After my team won the Conference League.
What was the bet?
It was about who would win more trophies this season. And my team won the Conference League, and then a week later, his team proceeded to lose the Europa League. And since that 5 months, I have not received my money. Joe Blackman, would you care to see? Before I even pass it towards you, before I even pass it towards you, you messaged me last month out of your own.
Oh no! He's out here on some on some collection.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I do OMP though. I owe him. I am 2 bills. Yeah, I am 2 bills. I can't lie. That's my fault.
Oh man, it would have been nice.
You know what? Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. He was out here on some tax collecting thing, like, yeah, where's my money on streets?
Yeah. It's like, son, you got 3 points this weekend. Calm down about asking for money. Like ask on a day on the weekend when Chelsea has lost. Maybe
I should have made a bet. I should have made a better one. That's what I should have done. That Everton
right? I guess his service provider. Like, what happened to Eden?
I'll bring it back in a minute. I'm gonna go to Charles, and I'm gonna go to I was still want to talk Manchester United. We could talk me at the end. Let's bring in Charles. Let's bring in Charles first.
Men like Charles.
Yo,
Charles, let me restart this timer. Yeah, go on.
you man looking for accolades. Are you still looking for them accolades? Are we still looking for them them accolades too?
We
No,
deserve some accolades, bro.
but-
You know what I'm saying? Are we still looking for them accolades?
Camera, yeah. Get yourself in the camera. Stop hiding behind.
I'm hiding. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah, make sure that you're in.
So
See.
you see, this is the problem with Manchester United. Yeah, we went on a little run, and then it became, the system is working. We can see what is going on. Even though we had 3 wins that we won 3 different ways, 3 different scenarios, nothing was taken over from each game to each game. It was as different as anything. Yeah. Man, them were asking for accolades, bro. Man, them said they can see what Amorim wants to do. I don't know what you man was saying personally, but Lord have mercy, bro. Lord have mercy on your souls. You man are mad.
No, Charles. People were responding to the tweets.
Nah,
We see long balls. We see a long ball
broski.
where we're winning second balls and not necessarily the first ball. Like
We're not even good at our specialty no more, fam. Playing against 10 men, we were assured victories. We were assured goals. That was us. No matter who it was, 10 men were prime Barcelona. Everton, bro. Everton. And die. I didn't even see Grealish. All I saw was die. That guy was everywhere.
No.
For no, brother.
Charles.
I saw.
No, we gotta give flowers to
Drewsby
Hall.
Who was their striker today?
Hold on. Drewsby Hall, bro. Drewsby Hall.
Broski. I told man about the English Florian words, bro.
Drewsby Hall, bro.
I told man about the English Florian, bro. I told you guys.
English Florian.
I told you, brother. I told you Florian is playing 10. That man didn't want to listen. I said we will see the real words. Next thing you know, whatever happened. It is what it is. All I'm going to say, well, this is not all I'm going to say. I have a lot to say, but I will try and condense it.
Yeah.
3 words: we are cooked. There's nothing for us. Like this season, I don't think there's anything for us at this point, bro. You see when AFCON comes around, you see when Umbumo dips, that's been scoring all of our goals. You see when Ahmad dips, yeah? I don't even care about Mazraoui dipping. But you see those 2. You see when we will have to be playing, is it not Sesko and Mount or Sesko and Xerxes, or we're cooked. We are cooked. There's nothing, there is nothing about this manager, bro. Like, I feel like all he does is just tell them, this is the formation. That's all. That's all he tells them. This is the formation. Guys, wing back, center back, midfield. I'm telling, brother, when we attack, it don't look right. When we defend, it don't look right. We play 1 game a week. We played on a Monday. We had extra time. If he is telling them anything other than, guys, this is the formation, shouldn't we be seeing something? Think of it. We have, brother, I think our goal difference now is like 0. We've scored as much as we have conceded. What is going on? What is he doing? Do you see anything different? If you lie, thunder fire you there.
No, I don't see anything different.
Exactly.
A year later, he said thunder should strike me. What did
But it's true. Listen, but it's true though. What have you seen so different? I don't understand. You know what though? It's true though. That's why I'm just letting all the Amorim doubters and all that. That's why I'm coming and let them chat to you in it, yeah, because you know my situation and how I feel about the manager, yeah. So I have nothing really to say in defense of what anybody is saying. I don't even feel like playing devil's advocate. Like, bun that. This guy deserves every. And I hear it, and I hear Ruby's conversation as well. Like, people need to take their chances when they're giving it, when it's given to them and stuff like that as well. But players need games. He's not rotating the team well enough, I don't think. Yeah.
But Joe, though,
on certain players, very specific players.
When we got knocked out of Carabao Cup, that was an opportunity for guys, other people. They could have had more game time had we still been in that competition. And guess what? The players that they've been asked, a lot of people in the fan base have been asking to play. They were playing in that game versus Grimsby Town, and we lost. So it's like, who really, really, really should take the blame?
Bro, I'm sorry, yeah? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But right now, if you are the manager of Manchester United, yeah? You, and you're playing Grimsby Town, you're telling me the team that you put out there, no matter what, you're telling me that they shouldn't beat Grimsby Town, you're telling me it's the players. If it was the players, why not?
If I'm the manager of Manchester United, I can take a day off and say, guys, pick the team on WhatsApp. Pick positions, whoever wants to start first. On WhatsApp, just say who wants to play first on WhatsApp. These are the slots. And whoever replies first gets to start. And you're supposed to get a result versus Grimsby Town. Bottom line. It doesn't matter if I'm playing it.
I feel like this manager, he has to play a team first before he can beat them.
Say that again. This manager has to play what?
He has to play a team before he can beat them. We could play another League One team right now. They'd be
reckless one. No. Ban this narrative. If Ramarim didn't coach, we would have won. No, I refuse.
You know what? That's a perfect segue. Let's ask.
Yeah.
Let's ask
somebody else. Bring in somebody else.
Ask Wajid. Yeah, let's ask Wajid. ATS travels.
But your take on is bullshit.
Tell me bullshit about it. Tell me.
If this fan base and the players who played in that fucking 2009 Champions League final against Barcelona can blame Ferguson for his mistakes, you telling me we can't hold Amrin accountable for fucking Grimsby Town? But cut that shit out.
You can hold him accountable, but not only him. You have to hold the players, bro. You should be able to every single most United fans blame Fergie for getting the tactics wrong against Barcelona. No one looks at the fucking play. They say Tevez should have started. Park should have done this, and he should have changed it. And you can't fucking blame Amrin for Grimsby fucking Town. So don't take the piss, boss. My head is hot after this game. Yeah, don't take the piss. You're the one that's taking the piss and not looking at the actual situation. Amarim was not on the pitch. He picked the players. They didn't perform. But today's conversation is not about Grimsby Town. It's about
Everton. But since you want to defend Loverboy so much, right? The reason I came on here so much is you willing to back a hot chip for this motherfucker like you did Ten Hag, since you want to back him so much. Then stand on your fucking business. Stand on your business. Then stand on your goddamn business.
I'm standing on it. Okay.
So hot chip then, yeah.
If what?
I never spelled it.
Just stand, goddamn.
Hot chip. If what? If Ruben Amorim does
no European,
clarify.
No Champions League football.
See, the problem is.
No. You have just defended Grimsby. No Champions League football.
No, okay. Here's where I think we will finish is 6th or 7th.
I said Champions League football. But then you don't believe this. Given the state of this league, what are we 12 games in now? 12 games in, I believe, in the season, yeah?
12 games.
Are you genuinely telling me, aside from Arsenal, the Champions League spots aren't for grabs?
They are.
So
that's
Champions League.
I'm mad about today, was it?
I have categorically said, yeah. and I like everyone said, I've said it is Champions League or nothing. It's Champions League or nothing. Champions League is the minimum. No, but you are one of the people here screaming up and down about Mbumo and Cunha and Premier League proven and stuff like that and all this fucking shit. What have those two motherfuckers done? Now, I'm sorry. Look, my head is on Pluto. Yeah, right.
Get him.
I hear it.
Right. No. The three of us have the same amount of assists as Cunha have in the Premier League. I ain't been on the Premier League pitch this season. It's nearly December. He has 200 million pound worth of attack. He has 200. He has two. No. Now give me 1 minute. He has 200 million pound worth of attack. Yeah, two of them are Premier League proven. Apparently got 50 GA. Our captain, who is not an 8, who got a hat trick and an assist for his national side, playing in the 10, can't play in his fucking position, right? Has been shoehorned in the 8, and where he goes, we go. It is pathetic. A year on, it is still the same shit. I said he's going to be here till the end of the year. He should not be here. He should be gone. If you still can't accumulate more wins than losses a year in, it is dog shit. Giving Moyes his first win in 18 attempts as an opposition manager is pathetic. Giving Everton their first win at Old Trafford since 1992, when they are 10 men down for 75 minutes and you can only muster 5 to 6 shots on target, and what only the Xerxes chance being the only clear-cut chance you make in 90 minutes is pathetic. Not reverting from 3-4-3, right? Because you are an autistic fucking retard who cannot fucking change.
Sorry, I had to sin bin was it because like autism matters, and I didn't want to like support him using that word as well, the R word.
I agree with that. I took it a little bit too far, though. Bit too far, but
yeah. But I was hearing the frustration.
Right.
I was hearing the frustration.
You know what the funny thing is, yeah.
I don't agree with. Go ahead. Say.
No. Because actually, you've been probably waiting to talk for a little while. So go ahead. Go for it. You have a chance to respond to that because people are telling you to back your chat, bro.
So no. It's like this for me. I didn't even want to like get into the back and forth about Grimsby Town because that's a different conversation. Today is the loss about Everton. It's not about Grimsby Town, right? And it's like this. For me, it goes back to what Riri eloquently expressed of just like, bro, like, how do you account for a player that was doing the job 2 weeks ago and is not doing the job right now? And you're seeing it in front of everybody else and it's televised, and you're like, what the hell? These players were different 2 weeks ago, and this is them today.
Yeah, but stop that though. Stop that, because you know why?
What?
Like Doctor was also saying, yeah. She said that most of the players that went away had good games.
Yeah, they had good games. But why can they continue that form at Manchester United?
Bro, something's obviously wrong with Manchester United. Let's be
Why
honest.
is this a constant regular thing?
It can't be just down to the players though, bro. This is another thing. That's what you have to. This is what I'm saying.
I'm not saying it's only down to the players. Hear me right and hear me properly. I'm not saying it's only the players. Guys, when I'm not saying Ruben Amorim is the Messiah and he's faultless and blameless, by the way. As if even if I back him, I criticize him and I'm frustrated by him, and I want to make sure you know that. I don't understand where this like thought is coming from that I'm saying like Ruben doesn't take no blame. He takes a lot of blame today. I understand. I also want to give him chance that like, bro, you made a sub at halftime. I remember during halftime in the chill along, we were saying, this is not the game where you wait till 60th minute. You got to make it now. And surely when the cameras came back on and the players came back on the pitch, Mason Mount was the first person that I saw when the cameras when we came off the commercials, you know, and I was like, okay, something is happening, but bro, this has been a constant theme. Every time the manager makes a sub, we get worse. Why? Why? It's not the first time. It's not the second time. It's not the third time. Why? Why is it when we look at the bench, the only option attacking wise we can bring in is Mason Mount? Are you telling me, bro, you're setting me up for success as a manager if I look at the bench and it's so thin? Don't tell me about Shea Lacey that I gotta bring in Shea Lacey to try and get me points in a game versus Everton when I really, really like that. I should be bringing him in when I got a 2-goal margin or 3-goal cushion, you know?
It was Everton at home, bro. It was Everton at home. Even you must admit that we should be out there beating Everton at home. Listen to what Watchet said to you, yeah, bro. Look how it's been 18 attempts since David Moyes tried to get a win at Manchester United at our home ground, and he finally gave that to him, bro. Think about what you're saying. Yeah, it should have been a time for Shea Lacey. It should have been a time for Xerxes. It should, but you know what? The tactics and the way that he's setting up this team, 5 at the back, 5 defenders. Brother, why are we setting up so defensive in our own goddamn stadium against players 10 men Everton, bro? Do you not see why people are so angry at the situation, fam?
I know, I get it. I see it. And that's why I'm saying he has to take this as a learning opportunity to figure out that,
what should he be learning from this, bro? Because I don't think that he's learned anything.
What should he be learning? He should be learning to like say, oh, I don't need 5 defenders all the time. I may want to keep this shape. I may be in love with this attacking formation. I mean, in love with this setup. But like, listen, I don't always need to stick with it in this particular way. These moments where like the team needs to know how to play against 10 men and still keep, you know, his instructions. Do you get what I mean? Let's bring in Antonio and hear his perspective.
I think NN has got you down, bro. He's got you down. Your man just like.
Oh no, Joe, we lost connection with Joe. Welcome, Antonio, my new co-host.
Nah, that's crazy. You seen him, didn't you? Yeah, bring him back. That's nasty.
Dare you? Dare you to do that?
Yeah, I just knew about it when he was talking. He's saying menu. That was nasty.
No, but like, okay, no, I wanna hear your perspective, Antonio. Let's sorry, I'll put you. There we go.
I'm not gonna lie, I was crashing out today, and it's not because of the coach. It's because of the players today. I'm not gonna lie. What I was seeing today was just criminal. This performance was worse than Griezmann Town for me, because I counted like 10 or like 11 times when they just gave the ball away, like simple passes.
This was worse than Grimsby Town.
Yes, they were awful out there. They kept giving the ball away with no pressure on them. That Ahmad throw in that he had an error for, oh my god, I almost drop kicked my TV. How are you a professional football player and you can't like make a proper throw in? Like they were making stupid decision after stupid decision, and people are blaming the manager for simple like stuff that you should be doing as a professional player. The thing I do blame him for is he should have started Ahmad as the right wing back. But the thing is, like, I think he wanted an option off the bench. That was Mal. So let's say he started Mal, and then put Ahmad on the right. Who does he bring in as an attacking option off the bench? I don't think people understand this, but we're also not good. Our team depth is not good, and we keep seeing it like during the season. Like, if he makes subs, we look shit, and I don't think that's what people are understanding. We look better because we brought in quality, like with Embuemo, Cunha, and Sesko. But after that, like, who else is there? We need more players in to look better, in my opinion. Yeah, and we need win backs. We definitely need win backs.
But hold on, though. Yeah. he's the person who thinned out the squad too.
Yeah, but like, who do you want? Like, who did you want to keep? Like, Hoyland. You want to keep him?
I
Because
didn't listen. I don't see much difference between. I mean, Hoyland holds up. Hoyland.
Honestly,
Hold
Hoyland
on.
would have actually
Yeah.
helped us today.
probably he was better than
Unpopular
better than
opinion.
Zersky. The
Yeah.
thing is, we always say this because I said start the guy on the left. I don't know. I was so mad. Dorgo. I said start Dorgo over Della because Della's a criminal. Guess what Dorgo did today? He's a criminal. We don't know what we want, and like doesn't matter who comes in. They're all shit. We just gotta be honest with ourselves. Like our wings backs are not good unless it's Ahmad. Like they're not good. We're shit. We're not a good team. But we
But
are where
surely,
we should be. I think we got gassed out of a couple games we saw when we were winning. We should be like maybe like from I say anything below seventh, he has to go for me.
We are where we should be. That's Antonio. That's actually like such a very big statement right now. That's the reality check that we were talking about at the beginning
It's
of
a
the show.
reality check. Yeah.
You know,
yeah. But here's the thing, though. But here's the thing: we are where we should be. Yeah. This is what kind of makes me feel like really annoyed. At you two? Yeah, you Amram in lovers. Yeah, because why is it we are where we should be with that? Do you get what I'm saying? Look at
Because
look at look at look. I'm not saying that these players aren't criminals at times, bro. Yeah, but from last season to this season, getting the same kind of results over and over again. Yeah, why is it that we are now stuck and fixated with this guy being the guy to take us forward when he's clearly shown more losses than his wins in his career, and he's still doing things like this?
if we're going about this, we're not getting the same results. It's better, but it's not like where we should be. If we're going about last year, yeah, he's not getting enough. This year, like we had the toughest like start, and people don't realize that. But now we're kind of evening out. We should be winning the next couple of games, but I don't know if this team would have performance today. I don't know where we are. I think we're back to reality now. That's how bad it was today. I'm not gonna lie, it was awful.
damn.
Back to reality. Back to reality. Thank you, Antonio. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Do you know what? And it's true, bro. We look, reality check. This is how we started the show. That was the good. And I do feel like it is a good place to be in terms of like knowing yourself. Because you gotta know right now that we are so shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And you know, you don't have to be in or out. Look, I don't even care. Look, if you're Amram in, you're Amram out. It really doesn't actually matter. That whole labeling of things kind of gets on my nerves anyway, because the way I see it right now is because I have no control over the Amram situation, by the way.
Yeah.
None of us do. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I just feel that we're doing ourselves a detriment in backing this mediocrity. I'm just gonna sit back and watch because at the end of the day, I've seen what I've seen from him last season, and what I'm seeing this season is just basically it's the same thing until the end of the season happens. We've not really seen anything to say that's going to be much different to last season. It's just that it's happened earlier in the season. We've got some wins. We'll wait till the end of the season and see what happens in it. Yeah, where we finish, we'll finish, and then when we get, we can decide from there in it. Yeah, hopefully he does well because I hate seeing my team lose. It's much nicer to talk to people and talk to the enemies and the ops when we're winning. But it is what it is where we are right now. And if that's the state of what we are, I don't like where we are. And I think we'll be better off changing the manager to improve that situation. At the end of the day, we've tried changing a lot of the players. How much more players are we going to keep changing?
I think today was just a reminder to all the people that thought like, oh, we might win the league, we might finish top 3, top 4. Like, listen, we're still a team that's in a rebuild, and we need to address the midfield situation. I wanna like before we end the show, I wanna ask you, Joe, this question: if you right now had one opportunity in January to sign either a midfielder or a wingback, where do you go?
I think I'd go for the wing back because then people can't say anything. I'll go for the wing. Look. Did you know what? Yeah, you're always complaining about attacking options. Yeah, Get the wing back then. Get the wing back, innit? Yeah, because I know that at the end of the day, we only have a 2-man pivot in the midfield. Yeah.
But Joe, Baliba, Wharton, Anderson, like I'm talking like, bro, come on now.
Anderson in January. We're not getting Anderson in January. Yeah, we could more likely get Baliba or something. Maybe actually, I don't even think he's available until summer. Yeah. Who are we actually going to get in this January period?
Oh my king, what? Sign KG wingbacks. That's funny. And Oba King says it doesn't even matter if we get a midfielder nor a wingback. The system will still be trash. That is crazy. That is crazy.
I do believe that it's a bit of a sticky situation, bro, with Amram right now. We have to look. I don't think he's going in it. Yeah. I've come to the realization that he's going to be here to the end of the season. Let's just hope that he gets it right in it. Yeah. I don't care if I'm wrong. I don't care, whatever. If he gets it right, I'll celebrate it. But for now, guys, I don't think he's. You know what? Just take it for what it is, isn't it? It's a learning curve. Don't get too excited when we win. Just know that it's not what it should be, and apparently we should all just accept that until we get a new manager. That's what we have to do.
Backhand Entertainment is a channel to like and subscribe to. Football Power Hour is where you'll also where you'll find me. We will end the show on this note. Let's hope that Manchester United can turn this around.
All of today's sports news.
Manchester United.